Along the west coast of Florida, we're looking at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Today, a fun matchup in store between the New York Jets and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Khalil Herbert on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Jets take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Headed out right. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a first down. From the gun, it's Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw left side, Taylor has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Looking quickly here.
The Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Choke the ball himself for a big run.
Here we go.
Throwing on first down. Fields chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Offense in the hurry up here. Fields on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
319, Hey, 10. First right. Hey, 10. Joseph. Extend. Right.
On fourth down, Fields. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Baker now from the gun. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down, here's Sampson. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Kings! 180! Alert!
On the carry, it's Sampson. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Jets' 6-yard line.
Mayfield set to pass. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
On the return, the Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Here we go. We're good.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Fields out of the gun. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
First down throw for Fields. Set up the screen here for Hall. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. 39-yard line.
Matter.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Okay, it's Adonai Mitchell. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone.
Here we go, son.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start to fight back with their first points of this game. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Wilson with a return here. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Regular. What's that?
Baker now. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 20-yard line.
Stop.
Here's Baker to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going deep down this side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Done. Real. Kings. What's that?
3rd and long for him here. He's going to try another deep one here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Here's Herbert on the return. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offensive line fast.
It's on the pickup. Second down, 6.
You got to,
32-yard line.
Fields to throw it. He finds Smith. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46.
And the Jets first down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
QB keeps the second down option. The pitch is to Hall. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Play made by Jacob Parrish.
You know as a running back, when you get that pitch, you better get vertical in a hurry. Get beyond that line before anybody can get to you.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Hey, 10. Here we go. Hey, 10.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got it. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Hey, 10.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw caught by his running back. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
14 yards. That's good for the Jets. First down.
On first down, here comes Hall. He finds space into the red zone. It's a New York touchdown! The Jets can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Polk with a point after. And the Jets tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Wilson with a return here. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Second down carry for Sampson. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
3rd and short. Mayfield. Got a man. This is Evans. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers driving for a score and a halftime lead. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Give to Sampson here up the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. He hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On third down, they'll go with Sampson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Bob, down inside the opposing 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Hey, alert 33. Hurry! Regular. What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Finds a man right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? 3-30. Hey, 10.
Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Volk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets tie this game at 21. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. First down, here's Baker. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Hand off to Simpson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. All right, now timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Brings up 2nd and
9. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Mayfield now from the gun. Throws caught. And they make the tackle at the 38. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right edge, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go, sir. Move 58, move 58, sir. Out, let's go. Hey, can. Out for up. Right.
He's back to throw. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. No doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Baker. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. And off here to Simpson. Get some space around midfield. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Alert! Regular!
Throwing again is Baker. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hey, alert! Start!
Baker now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hurry, hurry! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Pistol, pistol, pistol. What's up?
Looking to throw. It's caught by Wilson. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Here comes Sampson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. On the move, headed right. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game.
Buccaneers 31, Jets 21. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Longoon now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Easy.
Play action, Fields. Buying some time left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. Going up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Coming right is Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 3-yard pickup.
Give on 2nd to Hall. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
3rd down, give to Hall. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Fields. It's everything he has up. Brought in inside the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game. Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Sampson will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Working quickly here.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert 33. Stop.
Here's Mayfield. Catch is made in close. And defenders arriving in support to finish it off at the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Hurry! Real. Stop!
Mayfield from the gun, third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's where you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
Run. 180! Point it right. Hey, alert! That's right.
He'll throw it. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 9-point advantage. Mike Evans with a touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
They'll go right side with Hall. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this run.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
331.
Fields now on 3rd. Looking underneath here for Hall. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Working quickly here. Now Fields again. He rolls to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Fields gets it out right quick. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set. And he just get the play off. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
It's all on the carry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Fields. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Don't jump. Ready? Up. EQ. Right.
Throw here, 3rd down. And touchdown, New York! The Jets make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off for the touchdown.
Jets, 35.
So we're down to a 3-point game, and now gonna try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. Well, the good news is, still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately,
full extension, and he brings it in! It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. Headed out right. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 9-point advantage. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. They're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for Jets. First down. 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Jets, 1st down.
From the gun, it's Hall. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. The 50. 30. He's at the 10.
stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through. Some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick six, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. Goes to the hurry up here. Hall gets it again on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Jets trail by 15.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jets.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Here's Hall once more. He is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets a 4th and less than a yard now.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
Run for it with Hall. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
41 yards on the play. Complete to Roman.
They're going to pass it here. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Herbert on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They start the drive with Hall. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. They go right back to Hall. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Justin Fields touchdown.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
All right, Fields has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
Here we go.
He takes off with it. And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead. The time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Bucs are able to get to this kick, and now they're just a few moments from victory.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Hey, alert! Point it right. Watch out!
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Coughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers stretch the lead to 23.
Jets 41.
Well, Coughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Out.
Hall running between the tackles. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Chased out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Out of the backfield looking for Breece Hall there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go, son. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long. And this will be the final play of the game. This is Hall. He is stopped. They needed more out of that than just the 2 yards they got. It's 4th down. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.